How does using USDA Foods benefit my school meals program? How does forecasting, understanding the web-based supply chain management system, the inventory release software system, and the fresh fruits and vegetables ordering receipt system help me successfully use my USDA Foods? How do I forecast to ensure that I get the most out of my USDA Foods? You'll want to use your menus to determine what USDA Foods will best support your program. Important tip: cycle menus make forecasting much easier. Since USDA Foods entitlement is limited, how do I know which USDA Foods to procure? First, know what USDA Foods are available through direct delivery, further processed, and the USDA DoD Fresh program. Important tip: compare the value of USDA Foods to all available commercial products. How will I know if I can actually get all of the USDA Foods that I've forecasted? Use the state agency developed ordering worksheet to help you determine how far your estimated entitlement will stretch. Your tip: plan first to ensure that you use all available estimated entitlement by using that spreadsheet prior to placing requisitions in WebSCM. How can I use the web-based supply chain management system, WebSCM, to successfully implement a USDA Foods program? WebSCM is a secure system offered by USDA. How do you establish access to that system? First, complete the e-authentication process. Then your account is created by the state agency or a WebSCM user in your district. Important tip: e-authentication is also used for favors access for implementation of the DoD Fresh program. Now that I have access to WebSCM, how do I use it? First, you'll enter requisitions, also known as orders, for desired USDA Foods each March. Then you'll want to make sure you review your WebSCM notifications for the status of your USDA Foods throughout the school year. It's important to note that a WebSCM user guide is available on our website. How can I use the data in WebSCM to successfully manage my USDA Foods program? The WebSCM user guide will help you learn how to generate important reports such as available entitlement, requisition status, or the value of the foods that you've received. Also, make sure that you carefully read all WebSCM email notifications. It's important to note that the WebSCM system is the system of record for all USDA Foods. How does the inventory release software system known as IRIS help me manage my USDA Foods inventory? How is my access to the inventory release software system established? First, you'll need to send an email to the Northwest Help Desk. Then you'll receive a username and a temporary password. Of course, you'll have to change that password upon entry to the system. It's important to note that the new password needs at least 8 characters, must contain a capital letter, a number, and a special character. How do I use the inventory release software system to manage my USDA Foods? First, make sure you've reviewed the IRIS instruction manual. Next, pay attention to who is assigned as your customer service representative for specific assistance. And finally, place orders for your USDA Foods delivery to your schools in the inventory release software system. Tip: IRIS is used to release USDA Foods that are stored at the state agency warehouse so they can be delivered to your school. How can I use the data in IRIS to successfully manage my USDA Foods inventory? Use the USDA Live Inventory Report that shows available direct delivery products and release those to your school. The dashboard lists available pounds by manufacturer for all further processed products. If you do not see pounds for a particular manufacturer, then you cannot order the products offered by that manufacturer. If you do have pounds, go to Broadline, which is further processed, and place an order. And finally, direct delivery products have a 60-day dwell time, while Broadline or further processed is on demand. But remember, lead times may vary. How is the fresh fruits and vegetables ordering receipt system, known as Favors, used to support the DoD portion of my USDA Foods program? How do I establish access to Favors if I plan to participate in the DoD Fresh program? First, you'll get a hold of the state agency who will work with USDA to create an account. Then you'll make sure to provide delivery locations to the state agency for your produce deliveries to be set up. Tip: you'll use your existing e-authentication login for WebSCM and Favors. How do I use Favors to successfully manage my DoD program? Use the Favors ordering manual that's provided on our website. Make sure you contact the customer service representative for specific assistance, and review the produce catalog to ensure you place orders that meet the $150 minimum order for delivery to your specific school sites. Keep in mind that districts participate if they choose to allocate funds to the DoD program. How can I use the data in Favors to effectively manage my DoD produce and my entitlement? First, inspect orders upon receipt. Make sure to report any complaints to the state agency and the DoD customer service representative, and please enter receipts within 7 calendar days. Important tip: the earliest available delivery is the 4th business day from the order date.
Idaho Child Nutrition Programs is an equal opportunity provider.
If you're ready to learn more about the USDA Foods program, please visit the USDA Foods and Processing webpage located on the State Department of Education's Child Nutrition website.